Okay, so while we're here, we have the generator on and we're starting to get some cool air. I want to point out this control panel. If you want to zoom in over here, I want to make it more roomy. As you can see, when you're driving, we don't have much room here, but you do have room to, in fact, get to the bathroom. You can get to the bathroom, get to the bedroom, but I want to actually expand this. So if you want to come back to the panel, this unit has two slides, okay? One is to extend the slides out, one's to retract the slides in. It doesn't matter which one you do first. These run off the actual batteries, so nothing has to be running in order for the slides to open and close. You cannot have anybody sitting on the couch or the bunk beds in order for the slides to go. That extra weight will put extra tension on the tracks. So I'm going to go ahead and you just do one at a time. You're just going to open it up. And they just stop when they're done. You just hold it. Hopefully you're at a level enough place. We're a little bit crooked right now. You can hear that it's kind of struggling just because we're a little bit tilty, but it's gonna do its job. Okay, now we have much more room. Okay, what I do is, as soon as I open the slides, is I just move this garbage can out of the way. And I actually put this up and put the garbage can here. So if you want to come back to this panel, and we'll talk about the panel while we're still over here, okay? So that's what these two are, and what those relate to is the slide extensions, right? Because we talked about the generator. To turn the generator, we just turn it to stop. These tank heaters you're not going to have to worry about unless you're going into some freezing weather, and we're not going to rent in winter, so hopefully you're not going to have to worry about that. But anytime you are going to go maybe up into the mountains where you are going to hit some freezing weather, hopefully you won't, but if play it safe, you can always turn them on. Nothing's going to hurt if they are on. But you can always, it just is so nothing freezes up on the tanks underneath, because they're exposed under the RV. The water pump, there's not going to be any water that's going to work in the RV if the water pump is not on. This will be on when you arrive. That way all the water will be ready and available for when you arrive. This is for the water heater. So you get to choose whether you're gonna have, when you're at full hookup, or if you're gonna use gas for your water heater. We're gonna have it, the water heater probably turned on with the propane when you arrive, just so that you do have hot water. Maybe, it may even be off while you drive, but if you are at full hookup and you are hooked up to power, go ahead and turn it on to the 110 volt. That way you're not wasting your propane, and instead of, you know, using up your propane, you're hooked up to power. So you do have that choice. Okay, up here is your level tester, and you just have to push through each one. You have your propane, that's what the LPG stands for, and that's full. You have your battery life, and you push that and that's full. Your fresh water is going to be full when you arrive. Now your black and gray is going to be tricky in this RV because we found that we do have gunk that is stuck on the levels, and so those are always going to be misleading until we get a full scrub down. We do know that this RV is dumped, and you can see that it's reading 2/3 full, but we know it's completely empty. So that's going to be something that's going to be tricky. Just know that you are going to be leaving with an empty tank A family of 4 over a weekend is going to fill up your black water tank. So you're just going to have to know that maybe over a weekend you're going to have to dump. You'll know, you'll be able to probably smell it, but I would imagine about every 3 to 4 days is how long or how much that black tank will hold. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the power and the generator usage here in our next video.